Welcome to OFB FPL, your place for premium FPL content.
Hey, good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Welcome to the UFB FPL podcast show. I say, boy Kwan. Well, you're not early. And there's my boy here, Sige, aka John, aka the bigger boss.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
So, Sige, how is going by the Uchi today?
Good to know. Just the place real humid.
Yeah, boy. If right through, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Even in the night, you know.
Last night I couldn't sleep. About 2 hours I take to fall asleep back. I wake up about 4 o'clock and then sleep back till 6.
You see? Pressure. Red pressure. But we go survive. Don't worry, we go survive. So, we had nothing to review because it had no game week last week.
Yeah, no game week. I guess we could review the 0 points that everybody get. How many people? I feel sorry for people who took minus.
We took minus point.
Yeah, boy. I find fantasy can I get it blind, boy. But
I thought they would have do it too. I thought they would have just wipe it, but because they could. It's not they can't. Because it's your game.
I made the decision based on thinking that the game was gonna happen. It didn't happen.
Exactly.
I had a minus 4 points.
Yeah, exactly. Because people who use their wild cards, it was extended to this game week. Yeah. So it was harsh, but that's all life is. Yes, that's all life is.
It's an encouragement for people not to, take hits often, I guess.
Yeah. So it's good. Very good. Well, I guess we could jump into the match preview one time. We don't have much. It's two matches that got postponed. One because of because of the Queen's death, and the other one is because of real strike. So that's Brighton, and I can't remember who Brighton play. I think Brighton playing Leeds, right?
Yeah, I think it's Brighton, Leeds, Chelsea, Liverpool, and.
Let me just double check those games quick. There's Brighton, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Liverpool, and like Leeds game like a get throw off too. Cause I'm watching the Leeds. Yeah, Leeds was supposed to play. Looking for like Forest. Oh no, Man U. Look at that game got postponed. Ain't looking so. I can't see properly. Yeah. It's Man U. So Leeds was supposed to play Man U. So Man U not playing this game week either. So let's pull up my screen there. Right. So these are the games for this coming game week. The game week starts on a Friday. So early deadline, Friday, 1:30. Don't forget. Yeah. So first game, Aston Villa versus Southampton. Are we looking at Sage? We're thinking about here.
Two teams that kind of struggling so far with the start of the season. If I was to take a chance on anybody, like if I needed a striker, probably might have looked at Che Adams.
Che Adams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel sort of them going beat Villa out?
I feel so. Yeah.
You feel so? I mean, it's possible, eh? Anything is possible in the Premier League, eh? Anything is possible in the Premier League. So, yeah. What about so next week Villa to score at all?
Yeah. So I ain't too sure.
Or like you drop off a little bit just now, there. I was asking you if you're expecting Villa to score.
They probably might score, but I don't think they would score more than one goal if they score at least one goal. I think Southampton has looked more potent in attack than Villa this season.
But then that little week off You don't know.
Maybe
Could
enough
have
to
changed
get,
things. Yeah, it could have changed things. Yeah. So you don't know. You don't know if Stevie G went and say, fellas, yeah, we're gonna inside the season good. Time to fix this shit. Right? And you don't know the man coming out with something different. We don't know. But I actually expecting a draw here. I don't expect either side to win.
right.
I expect goals, but I don't expect either side to win, to be honest. Because they're just both, as you say, not on form at the moment. They started this season not that great. So I can't see much on this game. To see somebody going to win outright, I can't see it. But if I had to take a punt in somebody in this game, who would it be, boy? I would have said Coutinho, but I can't say Coutinho going to start.
Yeah, right. That's the
Yeah. Because he should take between Coutinho and Bendia. So that's tough. Boy. Let me move on from that fixtures. Right, so next up we have Forest and Fulham. So Forest, boy. Forest, I can see Forest is in this game, you know. Mitrovic, well, has started this season very well. So, alright, as you like, he drop off again there. I'm going to the internet. But yeah, I can see Forest beating. Fulham beating Forest, yeah. If I actually take more use in my back at this game week, so you come back again there.
Yeah.
You need dropping by. Fix the internet. But yeah. So I was not telling them there. I actually taking more use more wild card this game week. And if I use the more wild card, I will bringing in Mitrovic now.
Okay.
You know, yeah, because I find right now.
I mean, you did talk about him the last time I was on the pod. You did talk about him.
Yeah. The man form just too good thing now, boy. Really and truly, too good thing now. And alright, let's chop up again there. You're going to it. Yeah, I just find it too good thing now. And I think if Chelsea had played them last game week, even under this new coach, I think he would have scored on us. With being Chelsea. Yeah, you need dropping by. So I don't tell them that which he too good thing now. Just form too good thing now, and also I think if they had played Chelsea last game week, I think he would have scored on us now. You know? So that's how good his form is at the moment. And he playing a weak inside in Forest. So I think he should get points here. Will I target anybody else on this game? Probably if I have what's this guy name again? Andreas Pereira. I'll start him. To be honest, because Forest are not good defensively. Yeah, you need dropping off. We're gonna see why.
I don't know, boy. I try to go on the next internet day and it's the same thing.
Anyway. Yeah,
Mitrovic, sure. A good shout.
Yeah, I was telling them too that if they have Andreas Pereira, they should start him.
Right, yeah, because a lot of players will be missing, so
correct. Because right now I want to show them our team and we have red players missing. We have red players missing. So we had to discuss what we're doing. Probably on the pod, but we had to discuss what we're doing with the team, and they will see what we do at the end of the game. Well, before the game starts on Friday. But to say I'd be targeting anybody else from this fixture, nah. Maybe Morgan's giveaways, from first.
right.
Yeah, at 5.5. Now it's not a bad shout. The last game he got an assist. So maybe he could build on an assist. I mean, Fulham not that great defensively anyway. So who knows? Who knows? All right, boy. Well, Saturday games. So the first game on Saturday is Wolves versus Man City. you think we'll see the return of Diego Costa?
Probably as a substitute. I don't think he'll start.
You think he'll start?
I think he wouldn't be fit enough to start again.
Yeah, I kind of expected because he wasn't. It's not like he was at the club. He's a free agent, so him being not training for a while, he wouldn't have much fitness. I'm not expecting him to start, but when his price released today, yeah. So I telling them that when his price released today, a lot of people were excited because a 5.5 striker who we know could score in the Prem, even though since he left Chelsea he hasn't been that great, but at least we know he could score in the Prem, you know. And Wolves, to be honest, they have all the creativity in midfield. They have a really good midfield, but they don't have somebody to finish, to score the goals for them. I mean, we'll see how that goes, but I'm not expecting anything against City.
I think he's a good alternative striker for them, but to say that he's gonna come in and real score and start and all of that, I don't think so. I think it's just another option outside of
Jimenez,
who don't seem to be himself since the heading.
Yeah. He hasn't been himself since that territory. Yeah, he hasn't been himself. But what I was telling them is that Wolves really need somebody to finish their goals. Because it's not like they do create chances. That midfield alone is one of the best midfields in the Prem. That midfield alone will create chances for you. And then they still have Neto and Guedes there. And then Neto will split better when you have a target man next to him. So Diego Costa in the future might be a good asset at 5.5 because, I mean, it's 5.5. Right? But against City, to say you're going to buy Diego Costa or you're going to probably look to bring in a Wolves asset, I think that's madness. Even though that I was telling Timmy against Tottenham, that Wolves team had them running for the majority of the game Sage.
I remember
they control. Good.
Tottenham hasn't looked that good this season.
It's partly true, yes. But I tell you that Wolves team. I don't know if you see the midfield since Nunez joined. That midfield controlling games, right?
Yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah. A very strong midfield, and they have Neves as the base. And even though he playing as the deepest midfielder, he's still impacting the game a lot in an attacking sense now. So I'm not expecting them to beat City, but I don't think it will be an easy game for City, especially as Wolves home.
Yeah, and I was going to say away from home for sure.
But Erling Haaland is inevitable. You see that goal I scored today?
Yeah, I see.
Ridiculous, huh? The man ridiculous, boy. Where they get you from? He's a robot or something? It's like his father went in a lab and make you.
Yeah. He's a goal scoring machine.
Yeah, he is a robot. He's a robot. Because the way because let me tell you, for his height, he's extremely fast. I don't know if you realize that, right? You don't get much tall, fast footballers, right? And then for the way he plays, I don't know, boy. I mean, his time and how he runs, how he times his run in the box is really, really good. But the thing is, he not even up to par with the rest of his teammates yet. You can see it. You can see that you drop off again. you can see you can see that the enough for the there like the what's the word I'm looking for? The you know what I mean? But the man just scoring goals and his teammates finding him. Watch that great ball from Cancelo today. Kevin De Bruyne has been doing it for him too. You know, the man just a machine, boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're on a wild card, Haaland, if you have Haaland, don't sell him. If you don't have Haaland, bring him in. Just need Haaland in your team, boy. That man too good, and I think that man could have 20 goals by before World Cup, or not. I'm telling you. The way this man going, how much goals he had in the Premier already? How much goals he had about 9? Yeah. Top scorers this season in the Premier. Look at that record. Yeah, the man has, well, BBC saying 10 goals. Man has 10 goals already in the Premier and he plays 6 games. That's ridiculous. I don't think anybody has reached 10 goals that fast. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So he has 10 goals, has he, in 6 games. So it's 10 goals in 6 games. I don't know if anybody has reached 10 goals that fast. I don't know if anybody has started in the Premier League from a new club, join a new club, and score 10 goals that fast. And if he continues the way he's scoring right now, he's gonna hit that 20 before World Cup. I'm telling you. And it's possible that Haaland could break the goal scoring chart in Premier League this season. He's going to take Salah's records from him. So, as he's dropping off, but the others, all you know the other City assets, right? As you dropping off, as all you know the other City assets, Gundogan, KDB, Cancelo. Get one if you don't have one. I think I only have one.
I actually brought in Cancelo for this game.
You sell Trento?
Yep.
Seriously, right now.
It's been long. Serious. It's been long overdue.
Yeah, why keep on Trent for? What Trent doing? And then you have a blank this game week.
Exactly. So that was the because I was gonna keep him and probably like make another change and then sell him and Salah together.
Yeah.
But then how they blank in this game, I was like, you know what? Let me just get rid of Trent one time. And if there's anything I will work out, what I'm gonna do with Salah afterwards. Because I'm not as upset with Salah as I am with Trent. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people. You jump off again. I know a lot of people would possibly wildcard this game week. To be honest, I mean, not wildcard. Free hit this game week. And a lot of people will. So I'm expecting to see a lot of free hits play this game week. But we'll see how those free hits look. I'm very sure if you're going to Twitter now, you could possibly type in Gameweek 8 free and out of them there, I expect a lot of free hits to be played this game week. So I sure if you're going to Twitter now and you look up Gameweek 8 free hits, you will see people posting up the free hits. So anyway, let me move on to that Newcastle and Bournemouth game. This game, all out Newcastle win for sure. Bournemouth, not good. Yeah, I move on to the Newcastle and Bournemouth game. So yeah, Newcastle, I'm expecting them to win outright. I'm just not too sure who the goal scorers might be. Not sure if this guy is back as yet. Well, he's actually I think if Isaac plays, he scores.
Sure.
But Alan Saint-Maximin, Premier injuries. Let me just look up Premier injuries real quick. If you're not following Ben Dinnery on Twitter, please do so. He comes in clutch with that those injury news, trust me, it comes in very, very handy. So I'm just gonna, and he has a side in Premier Injuries. So if you want, you could go on Premier Injuries and you could see who's injured, when they should be back, and so forth. Yeah, so I just checking out to see if Alan Maximan is still injured, Ezra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's at 75%. This House said on September 2nd that Bruno and Maxi are close. He said there wasn't serious injuries, but we wait and see whether they're available this weekend. So he should be back this weekend, but that was last weekend, right? So Bruno Guimaraes and Alan Maximan should be back in the team. They're both on 75%, and that was last game week. So they had a whole game week to rest and train. So I expect them to be back in the team, and that means Nick Bomo gonna get blowed. Bomo blowed, yeah. So I wouldn't even think to buy a Bomo asset, right?
I mean, they did come back from behind and beat Forest. So.
Hi Forest, them not good. They're good. But so Isak, Alan Maximan, Bruno G, Trippier, Dyson, if you want something from Newcastle, or they should target. I know they might be looking to move on them Brighton boys. You can possibly replace those Brighton boys with some Newcastle boys. Right? I'm not telling them, that's what I'm telling them there, Hezzy. If they want to move on these Brighton boys that they have in the team, they could move them on with these with Newcastle now. So
I also brought in Trippier.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling them. Yes, Isak, Trippier, Bruno G. That's the man. If I target in Newcastle, man, that's the man I will look at. Yeah.
These are good fixes for Trippier to like the assist plus like some kind of return goal.
Yeah, correct. All right, we can move on to Spurs versus Leicester. We took the last game of the game week.
This game is an interesting game because Leicester hasn't been good, especially when they play good teams.
Correct.
But Spurs has also been kind of hot and cold, so I'm not sure how this game will go. But if Spurs shows up, then I feel Harry Kane could have a field.
Boy, you thinking about Harry Kane? I think if Richarlison starts, Richarlison go and blow this team, and Richarlison is on form. Richarlison is on form. The man just last week he got his first two goals in the UCL, and then he scored again yesterday. So I mean, yesterday Conte talked about rotation, but I can see Richarlison getting dropped now. And a certain Mr. Yuan Ramnarine just be calling him man a shitong. Alright, he has 2 goals in 2 games. Alright, my bad. But he probably got an assist yesterday then. But yeah, the man, if it's somebody I'll watch. He didn't get he didn't. I don't trust myself Sporting when yesterday. It's not Tottenham. My bad. But even if he
and that's exactly the Spurs I'm talking about. The Spurs that will lose to Sporting.
No, but you on that he gone. He gonna say things Sporting, to be honest. That Sporting team is a very good team. Ruben Amorim is a really good coach. Right? Since he has come to Sporting, he has turned it around and he lost 2 of his best players and he's still looking good. But this is not a part for that. Yeah, I was just telling them that don't play Sporting. Ruben Amorim, since he reached Sporting, he had them flying, and he lost 2 of his best midfielders, and the midfield still solid. Since he's still solid, so Tottenham when they play a good team. They play a good team. So I can't. But Leicester, on the other hand, ain't a good team.
Alright.
Yeah, and Leicester. Well, I know they bought a new defender. The Dollar David Luiz. I can't pronounce the guy last name. Wout. His name is first name is Wout. I think his face or fast or whatever it is, or 5-8 or whatever it is. But I think he might start this game week because I think he got his work permit. So and they had a week off to train and whatever, get him up to speed. So he should possibly should start. But I'm not expecting Leicester to get anything from this game. They might get a goal, but to say they got a win or a draw, I can see that. Yeah. I can see that. Who knows? And then the Premier League very funny.
True.
Very, very funny. Yeah. Very, very funny.
Oh, Wout Phase or something so.
Yeah, that's him. He's still you can like that, Luis?
Yeah. 4.5.
Yeah. 4.5. Nobody gonna buy. Nobody gonna buy. So that's still that for Luis. Anyway. So as I says, he freeze again there. He like in the refrigerator right now, you're freezing up. But we can move on to the next game, which is a London derby. Brentford Arsenal. This game will be a very interesting one because both Arsenal and Brentford, well, I shouldn't say it like that. Arsenal, even though they lose to Manchester United, are still playing good football. And Brentford has an informed Ivan Toney. So make anyway. So as we're expecting from this game, but you think Tony could carry on that goal scoring streak?
I think so. I mean, he looked a better player this season. As you say, it's a London derby, and they played well against the London teams last season.
Correct. There's always turn up against London teams.
As you say, it will be a very interesting game. It's a away fixture. We know Arsenal hasn't always been that great away.
Mm-hmm.
Different team this season, obviously. So again, there's a lot of things to see.
Mm-hmm.
I think the game would have a good bit of goals as well.
Yeah.
I could see a 2-2, even a 3-3 draw.
Nah, I think Arsenal will win now because I think Arsenal might be too much for Brentford, but I expecting Brentford to score. I expecting Brentford to score, and Arsenal away from the season. They won 2. Away, and I think then they lost 1. Yeah, they won 2 and they lost 1. Could as man game and they lost. But I'm expecting Brentford to beat Arsenal. I mean Arsenal to beat Brentford on Sunday. And that's an early Sunday game. A very early Sunday game, just like the Man City thing. So I told them there that Arsenal they won 2 away games this season and they lost 1, which was the Man U game. But I expect Arsenal to have too much firepower for Brentford, but Brentford will score on Arsenal. Yeah, it's just who. If Tony could continue his good form, even though he had a little break, I think he could score still. Right? And the last fixture for the game week, Everton vs Sam. You want to talk about that game?
I don't know.
Although a lot of people marking Lucas Paqueta, and I think his price is not too bad, to be honest.
West Ham hasn't really found the foot as yet, so you could probably take a watch to see how they continue to progress.
Yeah. You probably could watch Paqueta on your watch list.
6 million.
Yeah, 6 million. I didn't realize my name is not even Pekita.
Wow.
I know we get that from. We go find out that next time. But yeah, but it's a tough fixture to watch, boy. I don't know to even predict, because if it's not hot and cold, West Ham hot and cold. Actually, they just cool. Both of them just cool. They ain't hot.
Yeah.
Right? And
But
then
Everton they haven't really been losing much, so I give them that.
yeah, they haven't
So I
been
could
losing,
see
but they
this
haven't been
game.
winning.
Yeah, I could see this game probably being a draw as well.
Yeah, it possibly is a draw as well. To say if it's a goal scoring draw, I ain't too sure. But I can't even say to tell anybody to mark anybody from this game, because it's tough. It's really, really tough. This game week, I think if you ain't targeting that Spurs game, that City game and Arsenal game and the Newcastle game, it really how much. It really do how much. And I don't know. I even noticed that people here. So I know, like, as we basically finish with the fixtures, let me show everybody our team for the upcoming game week. So you see, we have James out, we have Sanchez out, we have Cross out, we have Salah out, we have Trent out, and well, we need to replace Rodrigo and Bruno on the bench. So even if we switch out, we still have 4 men missing.
Yeah, man.
And
Such a word for Sanchez.
Yeah, sorry, but still, he gonna get bust up. So I still gonna be the same 0.
I mean, at least he playing.
At least he playing. He playing, and nobody playing is the same thing.
Yeah. And then Leicester hit Spurs at 1-0 and then say, "Wait, boy, I didn't expect that."
I still didn't expect it.
So we have 1, 2, 3 players out.
4, brother. 4. We have 4 players out. Danny wasn't good.
Nah, the man started. That is the most important.
Yeah, he might give you a 1 point, man. You never know, he might get some save points too. But he jump off again. All you gonna be and on this pod, he jump off again. But as you can see, there's like 3 quality men in our field, in our team there. Right? Because you only dropping off, boy.
It'll be interesting to see if our co-hosts agree to sell Trent.
Where we go see? One man especially gonna
Yeah,
might disagree. Yeah. So it's either we play with these 3 from 11 is 9. So it's either we play, right? Saying 9, 8. Sorry. So it's either we play with these 8 men, alright, because we have no subs, or we use our wild card, or we use our free hit. Right? I don't tell them there. We gonna be playing with 8 men here. Really 9, because Danny was not good. You drop on bet you drop off the parada. We gotta decide what we're gonna do. We all will see what we decide. As for now, most likely we're gonna keep the captain armband on Haaland. We probably put the vice captain on Jesus. But other than that, this game makes pressure with how these fixtures going. I really like to see how the rest of the FPL community move in this game week, because it will be a tough one. Alright. But yeah. Even I don't know how long you're gonna stay this time. I need tips for this game week for anybody who might wild card or free hit, right?
If you're gonna wild card or free hit because you probably have too much things going on in your team, kind of think about your team after the international break as well. You know, kind of try to keep that in mind that he might have injuries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have to wildcard and you could hold it until after the international break, I would suggest that and probably use the free hit just for this week.
Mm-hmm.
If we talk about the fixtures to target, so Arsenal, City, Newcastle, Spurs as well. So you kind of go with those games and then fill in the gaps outside of that. We talk about the players as well. You all know the go-tos.
So well, since we have some time on we hand.
Fulham as well is a good.
Since we have some time on we hand, right? We could probably do a free hit team. Yeah, I don't mind mocking up a free hit team quickly. Let me see if I can log into my account here. Hold on. There's a account I used to just to check things. Yeah. Because you see, it had scoring it.
Right.
Yes. So, alright, so we have 100 million, right? So, if we targeting a clean sheet this game week, I can be targeting Newcastle, to be honest. Yeah, so it's Pope. Right? And well,
go Waters they back up.
Yeah, exactly. It's what going right there. What going right there. I think I think it would keep too cheaper, innit? Hold on, eh? No worries. Yeah, I know that it would keep too cheaper. So you put Iverson there because most likely Pope go and start. Right? So let me go to defense. We paying Trippier. We paying Cancelo. Right? We could put Perisic. Sorry. You're thinking again, eh?
We're thinking a 3-4-3 or.
Yeah, we can run a 3-4-3. But so we could maybe alright. If we run a 3-4-3, you jump off again. If you run a 3-4-3, I will actually put Alan Maximan. Andreas Pereira. Yeah, I'm making it 3-4-3 by the time there. The thing is, right? You will want a Spurs midfielder, but it's who?
Man.
Because Kulusevski in a shorter start because the Charlotte's in good form and Sunday's horrible. But KDB. For sure we will pick Kevin in his team for this game week. As the any days, Kevin. Right. We can maybe take a punt. Nah, we might not son, forget. We can fix the forward line, but we pay maybe 3 forwards for sure one time. Alon.
You can pull out the attack.
Yeah.
Kane.
Alright, so who are you picking? Jesus or Mitrovic?
I'll go with Mitrovic.
Alright.
You could do.
Alright, so we are 19.5 again.
Oh wow.
Well, we went heavy at the back too, you know? We went heavy at the back, he get up off again. We went heavy at the back, so kind of tough. Right, so
Follow the last 2 defenders with 4.0 defenders.
I think it even have cheaper than 4.0. Let me just check and see. Defender. I think it have cheaper, you know? Yeah, you could have 3.9s. It's probably paying Tanganga. Now you're paying Dummett. And you're paying 30. Right? Because it don't matter, because they ain't gonna start any. Oh, you have too much players on Newcastle. Alright, hold on. You're paying Yannick Vestergaard. Right? Then we had a fella, we had 2 more midfield spots. He fell in midfield spots with
I wanted an Arsenal midfielder. We ain't an Arsenal.
Martinelli. I mean, we just put a cheap midfielder here. can spell a cheap midfielder here, like a Somari or something. I call that George. I find that's not a bad. There's not a bad team. Look at so I just finished G3 for 3 days. I don't find it's a bad team for the game, you know. All the people might tell we real biased toward 3 teams, but so let's go. We gonna game, man. Yeah. I just follow you last spot there, but people might tell us, and that's 3-4-3 right there. 3-4-3, right? The man even lasting for 2 seconds. Stop jumping around now, boy. Anyway, as I was telling them there, they might find me too biased with these 3 teams with these 4 teams. Yeah, because Newcastle City.
Arsenal fix that we say that Arsenal most likely might concede.
Yeah.
And we just decided to go with Mitrovic instead of Jesus.
Yeah.
Because of who we playing as well. So.
But I mean, there's not. If I was to use my record, I don't find it a bad team, to be honest.
Yeah,
some people might switch out Sam Maximan for somebody else, but it's not a bad team.
Yeah, it's going to be a good team.
Yeah. I'm expecting goals. I'm expecting real goals. So if I free a team, it's gonna look something like this. I know what the viewers think, and that was a real quick free hit. So I know what so. And look, we actually have Andreas Pereira starting against this horrible first team.
And he started in my team.
But you actually have Andreas Pereira, right? And I don't. And I kind of upset I didn't buy him to start this season. I think my cheap midfielder was Bailey. Stupid Bailey. Anyway. But yeah. So it looked like we did not have more viewers tonight. Because we have no questions. I don't know where the regulars are. Probably. You know what tonight is? Tonight is CPL. So a lot of people probably go on CPL. Right. The majority of people probably go on CPL. Right. So they'll go watch this on or listen to this tomorrow. But yeah, that is it. If you have to get them any tips for this game week coming up, what you get them?
A lot of the times it is kind of get carried away when the players not playing and like you want to get a full 11. So you might feel like you want to take a hit just to get a full 11, and sometimes that does backfire because the players they bring in either bench or they come on or some kind of thing like that, or they just perform. Mm-hmm. So you take a hit and then the man get 1 point.
Correct. Yeah.
You understand? So try to get too carried away. Like if it is that 8 players playing, that's good enough. 9 players, that's what you're trying to aim for without taking a hit. If you have to take a hit, no problem. But 8-9 players is enough. Just most other people would have the same problem as you. So don't feel like you're at a disadvantage.
Correct. You're correct. Alright, Hezzy. Well, I guess at the end of the show there. Right. Before we finish up, let's close out this screen. Before we finish up, we were running a competition earlier this month. I don't know if anybody watched the pod. Let's spin out our next PSA here. We decided to cancel it this month because it's the last game week for the month. So, and then because a lot of you all didn't fill out the thing properly, fill out the form properly, because there are people who had 2 Spurs players and 2 City players and 2 Liverpool players. When
we can probably do like a tutorial on it. And
I'll put out something on it before the start of Game Week 9, where people could understand how it works properly, and then will go forward because it's really only one player per team. Yeah, as they make your pick screen down. So yeah, so expect something before game week 9 starts, and that's it for today for the show there. So everyone have a good night, have a great game week. Green arrows for everyone. Even if you take a -4 and you play and play, I hope you still get a green arrow. But yeah, good night everybody.
Yeah, good night.